A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Hot Wheels related stuff that's not even here. No. This is actually Honest J Nowak. Quite obviously, I seem to fumble quite a bit. So I might as well just see if I can try to get used to that. Because it may be getting a little bit old, but trust me, a lot of things seem to be happening. But anyways, welcome back to Honest J Nowak, Snacker Attacker. And, yeah, I'm continuing my work on this kind of stuff. I'm not even close to being finished with this, in any case. But no matter what it all comes down to, I might as well just say that there's still a lot of other things out there that I might as well go ahead and talk about and eat at the same time. So, I got a few good examples right here, but let's just keep going with one at a time. For my next item, let's go for some Pringles. Yep. It's quite a big thing in my childhood. These little tubes of, well, metal bottoms, plastic tops, and cardboard tubes basically are full of some nice goodness inside. Basically speaking, this is in fact the ranch flavor of Pringles. And if you're very familiar with the milestone challenge that I did back in late 2019, where I tried to showcase this for the first time and eat them on camera, it did not go so well. But I might as well just say that, well, I got some Pringles left in here. So before I end up getting the chance to eat them all before I'm even done talking about them, let's just go on ahead and see what I can do about this. Yeah, these ones are sure good. Although, in all honesty, all Pringle flavors are pretty darn good for what they are. From the original, to sour cream and onion, to the cheddar, to pizza and the jalapeno, there's tons of flavors to choose from. But going way back in my generation, these things were pretty big for what they were. And of course, the branding sure has had a lot of changes to them, mostly on an artistic sort of perspective, being that the logo itself, I mean, look at that. A plain white circle with eyes, brows, and a mustache. It certainly was a lot more detailed than that back then. I guess they wanted to keep it simple for the marketplace. Either that or they weren't very creative at the time, so who knows what's going on back there. But anyways, in terms of how Pringles are these days, they sure do have a lot of flavors, but it's possible that most of the time, the kind of flavor that's being advertised right here, in this case being the ranch dressing, you can pretty much see on the tube itself that it also shows, well, green and purple onions, which I can't necessarily be sure if it's supposed to be there for the flavor, but I guess it's probably be there to add up like an extra kick to it. But no matter the case, I will say that Pringles, they are good for what they are, and being that this was something I had way back in my childhood, I'll certainly never forget about these, how many times I've had them. But the real thing about this is that there's been a lot of controversies about how accurate are the flavors. Well, I could sure tell you that for one thing, the list of ingredients here is pretty big. I mean, maltodextrin, malic acid, guanolates. I can't really be sure how you pronounce that, but I will say that no matter the chemical in the products, that has not necessarily forced me to distance myself from them because, man, I don't know how they do it. But given the fact that these kinds of chips themselves in the long tubes, there's actually been some competitors out there. Lay's made their own product called the Stacks, which is probably something I might have to talk about now that I just mentioned it. But for the most part, Pringles sure are top of the line in terms of having a long tube as the packaging, and of course having their chips in this nice sort of like style. The kind of shape that they're in was certainly quite a thing for our lifetime. So that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about for right now. But I will be back with some more products. And there are a couple more in particular that I'm just dying to get out there because I've really enjoyed some of these other ones so much. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.